Hi, my name's Alex, and today we're going to be looking at a classic riff, an instantly recognizable riff from Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. Alright, to get started on this riff, you're going to want to identify your finger numbers on your left hand and your fret numbers on your guitar. Now, finger numbers are easy. I like to think of the thumb as 0, then fingers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Pointer is 1, middle is 2, ring is 3, pinky is 4. Fret numbers are 0 being the open string, all the way up to as high as they go. They start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We just need to find 12. 12 is usually the double dot inlay if you have dot inlays on your guitar, or it's the one that's kind of like offset if you don't have dot inlays, or if you don't have inlays, just count to 12. But we're going to take third finger on the 12th fret of D string. We're going to play that note twice. We're going to line up our first finger on 10 because we're going to play that next. So we're going to go on D string, 12, 12, 10, 12. Then we're going to move our third finger to our A string, 12th fret, and we're going to play on A string, 12, 11, 10. Then third finger is going to go to 10th fret on the E string. It's going to play 10. First finger will play 8 on the A string and give it a little wiggle. Then third finger will go back to 10 on E. That is the first riff of the intro. I like to call that one Riff A. I'm going to be teaching the beginner's version of this riff, and then I'll teach an advanced version of it after. That is Riff A, starting on D string, 12, 12, 10, 12. Third finger to A string, 12, 11, 10. Third finger to E string, 10, 10. 8 of A, wiggle. Back to 10 on E. There's Riff A. Okay. So it does that 2 times in the intro. Then it switches out for a more advanced version of Riff A that uses a bar chord. This is a D7 bar chord on 10 of the E string. So instead of playing 12 on D, we play D7. Then we move that shape down 2 frets to C7. Back to D7. Then we do the same walk down as before on the A string, 12, 11, 10. But this time we're going to bar D and G on 12. D and G bar on 12. Then first finger plays G string 10, gives it extreme vibrato. Then back to 12 on D. So that's the advanced version of Riff A. That's what they do all throughout the verses. So after the intro that goes like this. Then we play advanced version of Riff A. And then we play that all through the verse until it changes to Riff B. Simple version first, then advanced version. Simple version, we just play Riff A, but starting on the G string. So it's the same thing, we just go a string up. G12, G10, back to 12. Then we go to D string and walk it down. 12, 11, 10. Third finger to A, 10. First finger to D, 8. Wiggle. Back to A10. So simple version. Advanced version is exactly the same, but we just add a major bar chord shape. On D, G, and B, we bar 12 with the third finger. Then we bar D, G, and B on 10 with the first finger. Back to 12. Walk down is the same on the D string. And this time the bend is the same. So advanced version again. Then we go back to riff A. There is one final part of the song, and that is the chorus. That's the I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going section. So that starts out, if you are new to guitar, I would recommend doing your open chord shapes. So this is an A open chord. Doing that as down, up, down. Then we play a C open chord. Then a G open chord. We do this 3 times, so 2 more times, A open chord, down, up, down. Mute, C, G. C, G. Then for the last part, we go. So like a down, up, down, up, down, up, down pattern to vamp us back into the main riff. Beginner chorus all together. A open chord A. C, G. Open chord A. C, G. One more time. C, G, A. All right, now if you want to make that more advanced and make that heavier, you can add some more distortion and use power chords. But until you get your open chords down, I wouldn't mess around too much with power chords because they require a lot more muting. But you can do this with these power chords. A on 5, C, does give a much chunkier sound, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Hopefully you enjoyed that tutorial. That's one of those songs that you can play instantly and people will know it. People will go, I know that. Wow, you're good at guitar. You can play a song that I know. Even though it's one of the easiest songs ever and most beginner guitar players can play it no problem. And if you're advanced, you can really put some of the bells and whistles and make it sound awesome. Well, thanks for listening. I'll be back with more tutorials later. See ya. It's gonna be a good take because I dropped my pick.